Whip it out, flip it around, and shake it down. Let's kick this shindig off in 3, 2, 1. Hey folks, welcome back. We're going to continue our playthrough of Wizardry 7 with the dfortae balance mod today. We are in the Forbidden Zone of New City. And, don't know why I did that. Clearly I misclicked something. Fran, do you have the control card? Yes, you do. Okay. So, at this door, where previously we had been using the black wafer, which I dropped on the ground, for infinite XP, this time we're going to use the control card. We insert the small wafer into the slot, and it unlocks. Hip hip hooray. Entering the area known as the Forbidden Zone, you confront a few of the icy savant guardians at work. Behind a strange machine, its panel aglow with rows of blinking colored lights. Upon seeing you, one savant guard quickly snatches something from the panel in front of him, and the lights on the machine go out. The other guards methodically and mechanically turn to attack. An encounter with controllers and troopers. Oh my. Angie, you had just class changed. And Blythe, you had also just class changed. Connie, you, meanwhile, get to nuclear blast. Deirdre, also recently done a class change. Edith, follow up, nuclear blast. And Fran, double follow up, nuclear blast. Oh, that's right, we're not leaving anything to chance. Don't trust chance when you can nuclear blast. That's what I always say, except when I use other words. Ha! Look at that. We had a fizzle. That's why we always double blast. Oh, there was a surviving trooper. Son of a gun. All right, Blythe, take it out. Connie, take it out. Deirdre, take out that trooper. Edith. And Fran, yeah, you're just going to go nuts on us because you're insane, aren't you? Well, at least she just danced wildly. Oh, now she runs amok on us. 44,322 XP. I think that's going to be a couple level ups for our newly class changed characters here. Let's all just get very comfortable here while we spend a couple minutes leveling them up. Sorry, folks. I didn't intentionally do this. I mean, I guess I technically did, but I didn't do... You know, I wasn't intending that this would be the outcome of my actions. Oh, you know how it goes. Your class change, and suddenly you have to level up umpteen times. Alright, that's 18 and 16. It's a 16. That's a couple 20 pointers. Okay, we'll take the 20 pointers. Okay, that's a bunch of stuff. Let's go for the 18er. Alright, those are all done. Alright. Okay, that's all the levels up she got. Blythe, can you do better than Angie did? Let's find out. I guess we were leveling up your throwing. Okay, cool. Something a little different. Okay, what have you got? Goodness gracious. Not a lot of spells to learn, but that's okay. We'll learn as many as we can, which will eventually be all of them. And also jack up your reflection. It's a 16 and 8 and 12. Okay, 16 it is first. Not very good attribute increases, Blythe, I gotta admit. Only one at a time. Big sister Angie would get a whole lot more. Okay, I think Divine Trap is the only one we've got left. Yeah. Right, Blythe, you have filled out the theology spells. Congratulations. That's one thing you've done faster than Angie. Alright. Now just have to level up Deirdre. Deirdre, look at you. Ooh, 7 more points of snake speed. That's awesome. You even might get your Kirijitsu maxed out. Oh, 20 personality. Look at you, Deirdre. You may be short, but you pack a lot in. Oh, look at that. Maxed out Kirijitsu. Now learn some more about the natives of this planet for us, would ya? Oh, and look, Fran gets a level. An unexpected level up for Fran. Golly, what do I want to do? I guess, more mythology? Alright. The powerful controller being eliminated, you are dismayed by the fact that he vaporized without leaving behind the object that was attached to the odd machine. there's a door. An encounter. Now, normally this door would be locked, and we wouldn't have been able to make it through here. But that was not to be the case, and so we did. And since I wasn't expecting that we actually would make it through here, I have not removed paralysis or insanity. Let's go ahead and take care of that if we can. You cannot sane mind, but I bet you can nuclear blast. Also cannot sane mind, but I bet you can nuclear blast. Ooh, not really. Deirdre, what the F? Yeah, let's try Earthquake, sure. See what that does. Alright, let's do it. Huh, interesting that Earthquake has a whirlwind type effect. I was also surprised at the number of them that were not affected at all. Oh well, I guess it happens every so often. Yay, we've won, we have won, and we got a stun rod or something. Yeah, I don't care about that, thanks. And we'll be back in this room momentarily. We stand at the helm of the blank machine, trying to comprehend its purpose and operation. On the side of its box-like head, you note the slot from which the Savant controller removed the device responsible for its deactivation. Oh, don't worry. We have got us a thing to use. It is not one of those things. We have not one of those things. It's the comm link. Who's carrying the comm link? Don't tell me I haven't picked it up yet. I hit the leave button. That's not what I wanted. Huh. Well, you know what, folks? Oh, we need to go back and get the comm link. Okay, back up to the terrain place. Right? It's either the terrain place or the Umpani place. Huh. Must be the Umpani place. I know one of these factions has grabbed it. Okay, it must have been in the chest of the Umpani. That we had gotten the combination for from General Yamato's room. We had opened, no, not that way, this way. We had opened that room up, but then we must not have gone into the chest. Look, we had not gone into the chest. Comlink is still in there. Alright, inside the crate you find the strange metal case bearing this label. Comlink, authorized usage only. Savant Imperial Legions. Opening the case, you discover a very unusual piece of equipment with rows of metal pins extruded from the back. The device is small enough to carry in your hand, although somewhat cumbersome and of little apparent offensive value. You wonder where the Umpani managed to obtain such a device, and what secret power it might contain. It certainly must be important to have warranted such an elaborate security system. We found the comlink device. Fran, hold on to that. Now we'll wander back through the city and fight some ratkins. Hey, guess what, ratkins? Let's find out what Falling Stars does. Blythe, what can you just mess around with? Asphyxiation? Don't mind if you do. Okay, what do we got? One Terrain Younger left. There's a constabulary, and then up here again, Forbidden Zone. Alright, okay. Oh, gotta use the control card again. Good thing I did not drop it on the other side of that door. Hee. That would have sucked. That would have been a save scum kind of moment. Okay. Here we are. At the helm of the blank machine, trying to figure out what we do. Box-like head, slot from which the savant controller removed the device responsible for its activation. And, oh, we got Fran over here. Scroll back up. Going to use the comlink device. Okay, we insert the comlink device into the side of the machine. Activation sequence initiated. Terminal linkage connect. Remote access operational. Server. And one of the things that we had written down on parchment in the game after we used the control ray on the, it was the strange ray? I don't know, mysterious ray. We used that on the malfunctioning savant under Nyctolinth, and they blurted out some stuff. Our characters wrote it down, and I'm using the walkthrough because I didn't hold on to that stuff. That was an item slot. We type in the code 023 at, before email, you had the at. That was still used. At 41A2. Server accepted. Host module. And we want black ship command. Yeah, host module, black ship command loaded. Host, black ship command, options, status, log, files, exit. Okay, we want file, ship personnel, exit. We want personnel. Actually, no, let's do ship. Let's look up the Nargist. Ship, Nargist, clan, Tarang, class, whaler transport, status, in transit. CRCP 18 of 240. Weapons, 2 torpedoes, 6 phasers, something else. Files. More ships. And we want to learn about the Horatha ship. Ship, Horatha, clan, Umpani, class, battlecruiser, status, in the sector. carried of capacity, some numbers. 12 torpedoes, 16 of 36, heavy light cannons, phasers and other stuff. Cool. Files. We want personnel. We could look up personnel information about Hagenra Terang. We could look up about Shritus. We could look about General Yamo, Rodan Luark, or even Funzang. Name, Funzang. Class, humanoid male. Clan, unknown. Age, oh. Personality, deceased. Overview, deceased. Features, deceased. Last known whereabouts, unknown. Planet Guardia. Legendary creator of the Astral Dominae, according to rumor, located on mythical planet Guardia. Isn't that so interesting? Your personality is deceased. So, you're saying he's not really the life of the party? Okay. Hey, let's look up Vi Domina. Name, Domina. Vi. Class, humanoid female. Clan, unknown. Age, 24. Personality, volatile. Avoid provocation. Expert, extremely dangerous. Eye patch, right, chroma, power glove. Subject, possible link to peas. If there's something you want, why don't you just ask? Shocked at the sudden voice, you wheel around to face a panting young woman with cropped raven hair, black patch over one eye, electric blue arc sparking across one hand and a white sword whisking in the other. And fishnet stockings. Not very subtle in your attempts at espionage, are you? I was monitoring the system when you accessed the files. You shouldn't be in here, but then, neither should I. Ha 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 ha. I've come from the Black Ship, the ship of the Dark Savant. He's gone completely mad, calling himself a divine lord of the universe or something. Keeps talking about destiny and strange prophecies. And about an all-powerful globe that will transform him into a kind of god, the Astral Dominae. Obviously, she doesn't know Latin. He said that he needed me to help him find it, that I'm supposed to know something about it. At first, it seemed like a chance for real adventure. Cruise the galaxy in style, you know. But he's become more and more obsessed lately. And it's starting to get a little too spooky for me. Do you think you can give me a lift off this berg? And then before we have time to consider a reply, the mysterious dreadnought himself materializes within the room. Return to the ship at once. Immediately, the young whip-like girl jumps into action, unleashing a powerful bolt of energy at the titanic figure from her glowing hand of blue-white metal. In a dazzling display of fireworks, the Dark Savant returns a blast likewise from his outstretched arm, hurling a blistering arc of thunder into her shuddering body. As she slumps to the floor, you notice a flurry of sparks and smoke emerging from around his helmet, and he instantly starts clutching at his throat. With a strength surpassing anything human, he hefts up her collapsed form in one hand and heaves her into the back chamber, the door of which slams shut as he chokingly vanishes in a shimmer of blue. The forgotten machine beeps impatiently behind you. Timeout. No response from user. Auto disconnect sequence initiated. Terminal linkage disconnected. Remote access terminated. No, but I was jiggling the mouse. Anyway, Fran, connect us again, please. And this time we use the other code we got, which is 018 at 67C1. Server accepted. Host module. We want central security access. There we go. Central security loaded. Location, remote operation station number 2. Host central security options. Status, control, exit. Let's just check the status. Security status, location, remote operation station number 2. Primary entry, secured. Terminal CPU, active. Security cell, secured. It's so good to know that the security cell is secure. We want the control, security control. Security to device, the security cell. CLL. Device deactivated. I think we can exit. Thank you. Oh, E for exit, not X. Host terminated. Terminal linkage disconnect. Remote access terminated. Goodbye, the machine. We notice the light on the doorway of the security cell has turned off. If we had checked earlier, we would have seen it was on. Hey, you know what? Let's look through the window. Peering in through the window, you can see the fallen body of the one-eyed warrior woman crumpled in the corner. You cannot tell whether she is dead or alive, and if alive, how much longer she will remain so. Well, listen up, lady. If we hadn't gone through earlier, we would have had a fight here, but we did, so. The security system apparently disabled. You enter the room with the unconscious girl. After a few minutes, she groans and awakens. Oh, yeah, I sound like that too. Oh, my head. What happened? Oh, I remember. He'll be coming back for me. He can't get his precious orb without me. I need a ship. And now that he's seen us together, he'll be looking for you as well. Our only chance is to find the astral doodad before he does. And try to make some kind of deal. Assuming he's not totally insane by now. I heard him say that it was located beneath a morgue on a small island somewhere. Here, take this. And you got an item. Yeah, it's a small transmitter, so I can keep track of you. If you can find the stellar globe, then perhaps we can kiss this chunk of asteroid goodbye. I should go back to the ship and try to soften him up. I'll tell him I was attempting to stop some thieves and he misunderstood. In the meantime, see what you can discover. And if you locate the astral doomena, again, you don't know Latin, press the button on the transmitter. It will signal me and I'll beam down to join you. And see if you can get us a ride on another spaceship somewhere. But don't trust the tarantula heads. They'd sell us out for sure. By the way, my name is Vitalia, but everyone calls me Vi. Vi Domina. You watched. Watched? No. Everything's in present tense. We watch. Transfixed as the electric girl touched her wrist and... Wait, why are we suddenly switching to past tense? Oh, this doesn't make sense. I'll continue to read it as if it's all present tense. We watch, transfixed as the electric girl touches her wrist and shimmers away into nothingness. It will take some time before among your grammar. I'll just read it. It will take some time before among your discussions you are able to piece together exactly what the young girl was talking about. But the essence of her meaning was clear. The dark savant is a dangerous threat, and time seems to be running out. She mentioned an island somewhere, and a morgue. And at the bottom, perhaps the fabled sphere of power. Of immediate concern, however, is getting out of here before the armored juggernaut can return. All right. And now you'd think, oh, of course, the player characters are totally going to go take care of that? No, we're not. We're going to go back through the Umpani Detaché. Yeah, except I made a wrong turn. I go back through Ukpir. Take the rebus egg that we had just got in the last episode. Rebus egg right there. Fran, you hold on to that now. Thank you. Yeah, I probably could have dumped the comlink device and the control card, but I did not. We're going to go use the rebus egg. And we activate the hump-a-whammer. Oh no, Umpanis. Random Umpanis. Renegade survivors of the blast? Or just random Umpani scum in the first place? And they're not all nice pachyderms. Nope, I don't need ammunition, thank you. Manogroves. You know, I should actually check the map. I'm pretty sure I go to the end of the pathway and then keep going the way I had gone, where we found the flowers. But maybe there's a different route. I'm going to check the map. And how the heck did we not kill them all? Folks, come on. Angie, Blythe, Deirdre? I mean, I know your class changed and you dumped all your stats, but come on. Okay, yep. At least gotta go to the end here and then blah, like that. Okay, check map again. Okay, yep, off this direction. Huh, I did not map out that little area. Well, you know what? OCD does not stand for optional compulsive disorder. Got it. Alright, then we go. Right? Am I right? Yeah, we'll say so. We'll say that's the way I need to go. Until I try it and find out it's not. Should be on a different map now. Uh-huh. We'll save. Okay, yeah, this is all undiscovered country here. Not the worst of the Star Trek films. Rock lobsters! Oh, I love you guys so much. Because you are the only set of enemies here that makes me think of a B-52 song. Hey, Angie gets a level. Oh, Andy's running out of spells too. Okay, Blythe, seriously, you're not gonna ever increase your strength? What the F? Oh, blackbirds and hog beetles. dragon rooks, breathing acid at us. Oh, and one little hog beetle survived, but not for long. Hey, Deirdre, you get a level. Cool. He's just kind of giving Blythe the side eye. It's like, yeah, look at that. I got 2 stat increases. That's how it's done. Oh no, it's the jelly stingers. Thank goodness they're not jelly singers or jelly swingers. Both of those things just freak me out. Uh-oh, Angie got stung and paralyzed. That means we have to pee on her. You know what? No, we'll take care of the killing and then the healing. Yeah, that's a good amount of XP for a random encounter. And soon we'll, Okay. Pausing inside the cave's entrance, you glance about and listen. You can hear a faint noise coming from somewhere not too far away, like the sound of rushing water. And the brevity of its echoes reveal that the cave is probably fairly shallow. As I was saying, shortly we will sleep. But first, I turn left. Because that's how I roll. Blackbirds. Why you gotta make this a color thing? Why not just birds? Vampire vultures. And we didn't kill a single one. Oh yeah, you can really tell the difference between Angie, Blythe, and Deirdre not having high speeds or dexterities with the number of swings they get. Alright, Blythe. Approaching the edge of the waters, you see they are quite agitated and are curious about the source of the pool's hefty ripples. Deposits of a fine white powder along the bank's edge have frosted the lip of the pool, a coating likely acquired by ages of lapping waves laden with the crystallized mineral. Okay, here we save, and we rest. Because when you're low on stamina, rest is best. And I just realized in this cave we actually want to go to the right. So, oops. Connie, disarm. Oh wait, cancel spell. Oh, for crying out loud. Hey, we already got the same thing right away here. Look at that. We disarmed the trap. Found a whip and a bow and a lance and armor lower and a wand and arrows and bullets and a helmet. Goodness gracious, Blythe, we haven't gotten to play a good long game of What Is This for a while. Angie, you got a good... Yeah, I don't care about that. Alright, Angie, you first get to play the game of What Is This? Sparkle sticks, drop them. A Kabuto of Madness. Yeah, I do not like the sound of that. Oh, it doesn't actually make you mad, it actually gives you resistances. Oh, okay. Hypnosis and psionic. AC is the same. There we go. Alright. Now, Blythe. Whoa, overloaded on carrying stuff here. Barbed whip? Yeah, we'll just drop that. Bow. Staff of hypnosis? Well, someone else is carrying one already. We'll hold on to that. Just a plain old lance? Drop it. Bronze greaves. -7 AC. Let's see. Jazzerite skirt is better than that. Can't wear that. That's got a better enchantment on it. Better enchantment. -11. Yeah, okay. Bronze greaves, not as good. Okay, Edith. What is going on here? Why are you... Oh, right, I was going to sell all that crap. Well, you know what? Guess what, folks? Sometimes you just got to get rid of things. And that's the way the cookie crumbles. Okay, let's see. I missed that little stub. No, I didn't. Okay. Nymphs and eerie moths. Well, silence is golden. Even if my heart still sees. Okay, so I guess the Glow Mothra's abilities aren't technically magic spells, or if they are, they're alchemist spells, because silencing them did nothing helpful. Did nothing helpful. And we have the same flavor text as we had before. Let's just sleep a teensy bit here to wake up Deirdre. Alright, thank you. And we're going to swim into here. We're going to find a lever. platform over there. And we're going to pull that lever. A slight tremor passes through the cavern, and you hear a brief rumble of something, 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 something. And you know what? Let's save. Rest. Okay. Now, go back the way we came. And the dead end where we had that chest should now be opened up. Yes, it is. Oh, this is a different flavor text. Anyway, here too the shore is bathed with deposits of frost-white mineral, and the accumulation of which has formed a plateau several feet high. Here we use the rebus egg. If we had read the Sphinx map, it would talk about putting an egg on an altar of salt. And that's kind of what we're going to do. Placing the mysterious egg upon the salty bank, you stand something, something, nothing at first. And then you notice that the salt seems to be dissolving the hard, stony shell. It is reacting with the egg, bubbling, spewing, and fizzing, and then it explodes. Although powerful enough to knock you down, no one seems hurt. In fact, it was quite gentle and almost pleasant sensation. You stand up and begin to brush yourself off, and while doing so, suddenly catch a glimpse of the magnificent creature flying directly at you from above. Peacock Sphinx! Is he not a body that from toil doth bring forth sustenance? Is he not a heart that from anguish doth he glean understanding? Is he not a mind that from chaos doth he wrest order? And is he not yet more than this, that from emptiness doth he harvest creation? Then the wondrous manifestation swoops down to the edge of the bubbling water, and flying a high arc above the uproaring sea, emits a trail of swirling colors, which follows her path across it to the other side. She pooped out a rainbow. And she calls across the churning ocean and the colorful arch, "Think well upon this, for this be thine only key to the great riddle." Oh, we're going to cross that rainbow bridge. Honey, you don't make a rainbow bridge and not let us take a walk. Before you shines a great rainbow arch spanning across the pool of churning waters. Do you step onto the arch? Again, I am so agreeable. Stepping on to the end of the rainbow arch, you magically glide across the raging pool. Whee! And we encounter moths. Who let the frickin' moths into the super special area? Okay, you guys can do level 2 nuclear blasts. Now that's what they get. Level 2 nuclear blasts. Yay, we defeated them. And now we fight some water nymphs. And everyone else fights. All right. Made quick work of them. And now for the piece de resistance. A shallow pit lies in the cavern floor filled with a sea of black slugs. Angie detects something. Okay, let's search. Reaching down into the pit of slugs, your hand grasps a metal rod afloat within their oozing midst. Extracting the hard shaft, you behold a dazzling wand. Perhaps the creature's strange words have something to do with it. You found one majestic wand. Well, Angie, you were the one who dug it out, so you get to hold it. Okay. Let's identify majestic wand. Special resistances? None. It's just a key item for later, folks. Which means Fran holds on to it. You got that staff. That's weighing you down, isn't it? We're already using... No. You got a staff of draining. Staff of hypnosis better than a staff of draining. I'll have to look that up. In the Cosmic Forge editor, I guess. Because Lord knows I can't give both of these to a character who can identify them. No, that would be like a few clicks in my inventory. And it's the Rainbow Bridge again. Do we step onto it? Yes. We magically slide across the raging pool. Take that, pool. And back outside. Alright, Angie. Go south, and then around, and ziggy ziggy zoo, and eventually get back. Okay, cool. If this way works, and then take the first right. Ah! Xenozoid runners. Fran, just throw a spell at them for fun. It looks like someone got a fatal windshield crack from all those whipping rocks. And once more into Ook Pier. Then we take the Humpa-Whammer back to New City. Nope, not this one. I'm always too quick with my turning. Alright, Fran, use the Humpa-Whammer card. Thank you. Now this should be the last time we need to go through here, but I'm still going to hold on to it. Alright, and, I did have a bunch of stuff. Let's sell here the weapons, and we'll go over to Palooks, sell the armor. Just because. Just because. Alright, Connie. Sell. Okay, you were carrying an extra vorpal blade. Yep. And then sell the disruptor mace. Yep. You can also sell the armor here? Great, we'll sell the armor here. And the other weapons. Not the Key of Gorers, that's actually useful. Look at that, she sold her Maidenhead for 2,906 gold pieces only. What's the world coming to these days? You probably don't have anything we want to buy, but let's at least look. Yep, nothing we want to buy. Edith, were you carrying stuff to sell too? I don't recall. Nope, that's all stuff she has equipped. A Jazzerine skirt there? Yes, okay, that is extra stuff. All right, there we go. Oh, gosh. Yeah. No, wrong one. Since we are in New City, let's do what we do every time we're in New City. Well, I mean, not every time. We've been here plenty of times that we haven't done this, but almost every time when we're in New City and we need some amount of healing, we need to do a little adoration time. Oh no! There we go. No, I want the spell book. There we go. Okay. Edith, you cast the spells. And we'll just double cast that, because that should add more duration. All right. And then we wander our way through here. And we want to go back to the area where we put the boat, which is down here. So we go around and left. No, it's going to be easier and quicker to go left and then down there. Right? Forward to the right, forward, right, blah, blah, blah. New City Dock and Marine is behind us, and the boat is in front of us. And next time, folks, we are going to go on a sea journey. We're going to go sailing over the only sea in the world. What'll we find? Who will we kill? What will we loot? Come back next time. In the meantime, thanks for watching, and I hope you all have a great day.